Dominicans, good morning. How are you doing? Once again, Dominicans, I'm here to share some information with you. I suspect Dominicans don't like to read, so sometimes you have to read it out for them. Sometime, I believe in 2015, 2016, a whistleblower from Malaysia contacted me with some information. And I mean, she gave me a lot of information. I was like, wow, wow, wow. And it's all related to the Montfarred. Montfarred dealings with Dominica and Labour Party officials and government of Dominica officials. One of the documents she sent me back then was a Borang Pomohonan Kiman Wang remittance application form. That is it. From CIMB Bank, I believe in Dubai. Let me look at it. Right? That's what I received. The person sending the money is one Ali Reza Ziba Monfared. The entity that he's sending the money to is the Portsmouth Service Station Limited. Right? And that's Montfarred, the same guy who was convicted and sentenced to 20 years and a fine of 1.3 billion US dollars. That's the person sending that. Again, this is the document. This is the document, my Dominicans. Right? To the Portsmouth Service Station, Portsmouth, Dominica. I have the account number. That's the account number here. The account number is Bank of Nova Scotia, account number 95710. The corresponding bank at the time, these guys are in trouble, is JP Morgan, right? Bank transit number 94565. Okay, so this is the information. That was back when they were having dealings with a guy called Montfarred. And there are other bank transfers. That's not only, and that was for 200,000 US dollars. Again, Montfarred sent 200,000 US dollars to an entity called the Portsmouth Service Station, Portsmouth, Commonwealth of Dominica. Dominicans have information. I went to the company's registry myself. I paid my $5 or $20, I can't remember, to obtain this information. The Portsmouth Service Station Limited, the company number is 1587. It was registered or incorporated on the 17th of February 2006. Principal office, Michael Douglas Boulevard, Portsmouth, Dominica. But of particular interest to me and you, my people of Dominica, are the directors of that company. Emmanuel Nanthan, Portsmouth, Dominica. Emmanuel Nanthan, Dominica Labour Party operative, CBI, head of the CBI unit, Commonwealth of Dominica. So Montfarred is sending monies. I don't know what the Portsmouth service station could have sold or what service they could have provided to Montfarred to be receiving a payment of 200,000 US dollars. That's just one. There are others, but that's not important now because I shared that with you a long time ago. Lennox did the same. So Emmanuel Nanthan and one Moonlight Nanthan. One of the women there is the wife of Nanthan, and the other is his sister. Okay? Great. So that's the Monfare. That's the head of the CBI unit. A company of which he is the director is receiving $200,000 plus US dollars from Monfare. So I have all the filing, the returns, everything. I have all these things about the company. I went there and I paid my money, and that's what people of Dominica need to start doing. Don't listen to Tossie. You only need to take your $5. If you want me to send the $5 to you, I will send it $5 to you. If you have a FCIB account, I'll transfer the money there to you. You go and take that and go and do your own investigation. Just don't depend on me. I have everything. This is the stamp. This is the stamp here. I did that on August 31st, 2018. I had it a long time because there's a lot of work I'm doing behind the scenes. Because a lot of people need to know what is going on in our country, Dominica. Let's go back to now. As I said, he's the head of the CBI. And I remember Lennox said, he believes that CBI agents are giving kickbacks to government officials and Labour Party officials. He's been saying that. In fact, a CBI agent contacted me and said he was asked to sue Trevor Johnson and Lennox Linton. But you see that what they don't realize, I have friends in the Middle East who are CBI agents who are unhappy about what they're seeing happening in the industry. And they're talking to me. A number of them. And they know that, but they are unhappy about that. They are hoping that these guys don't tell me anything. But these guys, they know what I'm doing. They know the good work I'm doing for my country, so they believe in me. I have before me documents obtained from the Customs Department of Dominica, which indicates, I don't want to say it's so too much, which indicates that PassPro Immigration Services of Al Hapto Business Dubai Marina Dominicans. PassPro Immigration. I have documents in front of me indicating that PassPro Immigration Services of Dubai has purchased 3 Toyota pickups truck on behalf of one Emmanuel Nanthan, who is the CBI, head of the CBI unit of Dominica. I have the information. And this is a serious thing because you see, Lennox has always been saying that he believes, and it is his opinion, that, and I believe that too, that Labour Party operatives are receiving kickbacks from CBI agents. For me, a CBI agent called PassPro Immigration Services purchasing 3 Toyota pickups from Jan Trading Company 949 Onohama Chochochokokubu City. You know I not know Japanese. Japan. They purchased 3 vehicles, that's PassPro, from Japan and shipped to one Emmanuel Nanthan of Dominica, who is the head of the CBI unit. I can provide you some information. I can give you the chassis numbers of these vehicles. Where is it? One used Toyota Hilux pickup, chassis number RZN 147-0001620. It's a navy color. The other one is another Hilux pickup, RZN. I have it there. RZN 147-00-17479. That one is a dark blue color. And that is a 1999 model. The first one, the navy color, is a 1997 model. I mean, old dumping vehicles. I mean, these guys are cheap. Cheap. The other is a silver colored 2002 model. The chassis number is RZ9-169-0024889. As I said, it's silver colored. The second one I called, the dark blue 1999, has been allocated to one Cozier Frederick. And I believe there is one Cozier Frederick in Dominica, and he's the Labour Party candidate for the Salibia constituency. I've learned that blue vehicle has now been painted in red. So most likely the others have been painted in red too. All right? So that's the document. That's the document there. Cozier Frederick. That is the RZN, whatever is there. Right? So that is the vehicle. Forgot to print some stuff. But I have it. You know I don't mess around. I always have my business in order, filed, saved in many locations. These vehicles were brought into the country and duty-free concessions were waived for these vehicles. And on a document I have before me, entity responsible for financial settlement of these vehicles, especially the one that was allocated to Cozier Frederick, is one Emmanuel Nanthan of 1265 Harbour Lane, Portsmouth, Dominica. Right? And all the other information about the vehicle, the declared value, I believe the declared value on the pot, it was, I believe, after taxes and everything, is about just below $18,000. But they got it duty free, so they didn't have to pay duties on that. And that's my problem, Dominicans. A man who is the head of the CBI unit of Dominica is allowing himself to receive vehicles on behalf of the Labour Party from a CBI agent, somebody who is selling our passport and making a living doing that. Isn't this madness? Don't you believe this is corruption? This is maybe a form of bribery? Don't you believe that, my Dominicans? Don't you believe that? Why is the head of the CBI unit of Dominica receiving monies from Montfared, from PassPro, and possibly many others? This is madness, Dominicans. This is just total madness. Are we going to allow this to continue in our country? Are we? Are we not going to put our feet down and put our fingers down and put an X away from their candidates and vote for the opposition United Workers' Party? Are you going to allow these things to be in our faces and we smiling? Trust me, Emmanuel Nanthan is a gentleman, you know. For me, he's a gentleman. And Emmanuel Nanthan knows the things I've been saying about him. I go visit Portsmouth, Nanthan sees me, he greets me. When I'm traveling, Nanthan sees me at the airport, he ensures that he greets me. Never, even Blackmore, when Blackmore sees me, he greets me. One thing about these guys, they have some things about them that show that they can be gentlemen. But when I see these things, Montfared, Portsmouth service station, pickups, and if the 1999 was valued at $18,000, the 1997 might be about $15,000. So that's just over how much? That's about $30-something thousand. The 2002, let's say $20,000. So you seen that, Dominica? You seen that? About $60,000 kickback, as far as I'm concerned. In my opinion, that's a $60,000 kickback. And we don't know what else they've received from PassPro. And what PassPro is going, what are they now going to be providing PassPro? And I'm telling you, if that happens with PassPro who is not doing developments in Dominica, PassPro who is not a major seller of our citizenship, if they're getting $60,000 and possibly more, what else the bigger fish are getting? Because there are some people who are selling possibly 10,000 passports a year and are doing developments in Dominica. So how much are they passing if they are? That's the questions you ought to be asking yourself. And these are the questions when these guys come in front of your door to beg you for your vote, you have to ask them these questions. And if they cannot respond to you the way they ought to respond to you, my Dominican people, you need to vote them out. Because I doubt they will be able to even answer you. And if I bet that, there is no way you should be voting these guys. No way. When I have a client and there's a contractor doing work for him, client, man, just tell me, Trevor, in this restaurant later, you want to come? I say, boss, when you finish my client's job, no problem. And even when this client the job done, I don't even want to meet them fellas. Because I don't know what people to say. Okay, look at him, look at Trevor. No, he drinking the kickbacks. I not in that. I don't play that game. When I was building my house, you know many contractors say, Trevor, we come and do that for you for free. I said, no, boss, no. One day a contractor sent me about 7,000 blocks. I was upset. But you know what I did? I went to my client and I declared that to my client. I told my client, this contractor, I've known him for a long time. He begged me to do work for me. I said, no, I cannot because you're working for my client. One day a truck called me and asked me, where's my site? When I watched my name there, I never purchased 7,000 blocks. 7,000 blocks came. But I declared that to my client because I was having none of that. And I still call the contractor and say, why are you doing that to me, boss? I told her I don't want you on my project. You understand what I'm saying? You know how many contractors who vexed that I didn't invite them to my wedding? Because I don't want clients who are there seeing that the contractors who work on their projects, when I am the QS, when I am signing off the payment certificate for the clients, to know that these contractors are also whining and dining at my wedding. I couldn't afford that. Although some of them were friends even long before they did work for my clients. But there are certain things that you have to, certain ways you have to conduct yourself. And for me, the conduct of the CBI, the head of the CBI unit, Emmanuel Nanthan, is something that you should be asking questions about. This has to stop. In 2014, on the eve of the elections campaign, he's receiving his company, the company he's a director of, is receiving monies from Montfarred. Same thing is happening. Now a CBI agent is purchasing cars in the value of about 60,000 EC dollars landed in Dominica. And we have to accept that. And we're not saying enough is enough. Enough is enough and no or never. We have to get rid of these guys and investigate their affairs, their business affairs, the way they've been conducting themselves for 20 years. Don't you believe we have to do that? Dominicans, think hard and deep, my people. Look within you. Ask yourself questions. Sit on the toilet. I've stopped sitting on the toilet. Sit on the toilet. Catch it and ask yourself, should you continue allowing these guys to be conducting themselves in that kind of way? Where the world is fighting corruption. If this is not corruption, what it is? What is it? What is it? How could be the head of the CBI unit be receiving, how could the head of the CBI unit, my people, be receiving vehicles and then passing it on to a candidate? And you see the same kind of thing, you see? Passing it on to a candidate. When a candidate conducts himself like that, to enter politics, he has to be receiving gifts, he has to be receiving money. How is he going to conduct himself when he's elected? Anyway, he's not going to be, because Annette, once people could be trying to bribe Annette, they know that she's a clear winner. They've already conceded defeat. The lady has won. Labor, no need to go and vote, She has won. Trying to bribe the lady $120,000 and a job back. You are actually telling us you lost. You've conceded defeat. You didn't want it to go up because you want your guy to win. So, Dominicans, I will continue giving it to you, providing you with the evidence, and it's up to you. It's up to you to decide on elections day, December 6th. It's up to you. There is no benefit in it for me, I live in nice. You can see my face tired. Wifey and I celebrate our 1 month anniversary. We went to a nice restaurant. Nice restaurant. It cost about $1,000 EC last night. The two of us, both of us. So why is you crying about Kempinski? That's the normal way of life for me in Trinidad. So it's not about me. It's about you and your future, and the future of the name of my country. So, you have it, my people. Do what you have to do. Have a nice day.